There is one thing that music producers love more than getting the support of their biggest inspirations, and it's free plugins. I'm going to tell you my favorite 5 plugins that I'm still using in 2025 and probably gonna use for a lot of years. 1. DJM Filter is a really simple filter to use that kind of emulates the DJM console filters, the one that you use when DJ. It looks like this, and here you have the resonance. You can even have drive, but I never use it. I usually use the resonance around here, then just control this, and this is how it sounds. Free, easy, and good. Let's go to the next one. Number 2, the Fruity Balance of FL Studio. I know, this is just a volume plugin, but I use it a lot. Let me show you. First of all, I never recommend you create an automation of this fader knob of the mixer. If you create an automation from this, then when you want to mix the song and you need to adjust the volumes, it's going to be so annoying. For example, if I create an automation from this spot, now when I want to reduce the volume to mix it and I start the song, boom, and it goes up. You would have to go here and control the volume from this automation. That's so annoying. So what I recommend you is just use this fader knob to control the volume where you want it. Now I press play and it stays there. Add a Fruity Balance and automate this one. So this way the volume is gonna get automated by this knob here, but you're gonna be able to use this here. But also you can use it, for example, to create the sidechain effect, or you can use it to sidechain the reverb. Here I have this lead and this reverb, and when I play this, the reverb created by this one is on top of this one, the reverb created by these 2 notes is on top of this 3rd note, so it's starting to mask everything. What we can do is, in the reverb, add a Fruity Balance, but then, in this case this lead, we're gonna add a peak controller. And what we need to do is this, go to the Fruity Balance, right click, link to controller. Here, you're gonna click and choose the peak controller from the lead and choose the peak option. Click here and invert it. Now the volume is gonna be in the top, so what you need to do is to go to the bass and move it. And for the Fruity Balance, if you click on type, you can put 0.2 and it's at the 0 of the Fruity Balance. Then control with the volume, how much you want it, and I'm gonna exaggerate it a lot. I'm gonna even add tension to exaggerate it even more, and this is what we get. As you can see, when the note plays, the reverb gets pushed down, and when the note stops, the reverb comes back up. Depending on what you want, usually I recommend for the reverb to reduce like 2, 3, 4 dBs. This may be too much. Something like this. So now when we play this, the reverb of this one is not really gonna mask the 2nd note because it's gonna get reduced when this starts. And the reverb of the 1st and 2nd note are not gonna mask the 3rd note because it's gonna get reduced when this one starts. So you get a bit cleaner reverb. Plugin number 3, OTT. Do I really need to explain this one? We have this sound. And now we have this sound but with OTT. Sounds way stronger. The way I like to use it is this. I have it on 100% depth, and now I start moving these bands to get a color that I like. As you can see, it's extremely compressed. Don't worry, just get the color. I hear a lot of low end, and this is a lead, so I can put this completely to the left. And now I reduce the depth. Usually between 20 and 40% is good. If you want to increase a bit more the reverb, make it more present, you can increase the upward. And this before, and this after. Instantly making it sound way better. Number 4, span, but especially to check the low end of a song. Span is just a frequency analyzer, okay? But the way I like to use it is just to check this. What I'm gonna do is put this filter before span, so now I can only see the low end. And here I have my song Hideaway, and I'm gonna have as reference my song Illusion. If we check Hideaway, we can see that here there's a peak. This peak is around 67 Hz, and then is around minus 31 dBs. Let's check the same spot for Illusion. Let's go here, and as you can see, this one goes higher. This one reaches minus 30 dBs. So I could boost a bit more in Hideaway. But then let's check this area here, okay? For example, we can check the lowest point is 20 Hz and it reaches around minus 49 dBs. But on Hideaway, well, it's kind of the same, a little bit louder, but not that much. Let's compare maybe this curve. For example, we can see around this spot, minus 40 dBs kind of. And on the reference song, Illusion is well, kind of the same. So I can say in hideaway, I can boost a little bit more here if I want, but it's not really needed. And then if I want the same punch, I would boost a bit more around here. And last but not least, number 5, KClip 0. This is a free clipper, and the way I use this is before a limiter when I'm mastering. The idea with this one is to try to cut some of the peaks before we go to the limiter. This way the limiter is not gonna work that hard and you're gonna avoid distortion getting a louder master, and that's what we want in electronic music. I recommend you choosing the link. So it's when you increase the in, you reduce the out, and you have the same output volume. And how much we need to clip? I said to control the peaks, but this is not controlling the peaks. This is clipping the song a lot. So what I like to do is to touch a little bit the beginning of the kicks, that is around here. So I would say something like this. Of course, always use your ears. So I think these 5 plugins are really useful and I really recommend them to you. But if you know more free plugins, leave them down below in the comments. This way we all can use free plugins and save some money.